Don't be too far. Don't stay too far away from your work. Because what tends to happen when you stay too far from your work, what'll happen is when you go back to your work, sometimes it be so discombobulated and so disorganized all over the place. You can't find this from that. Don't know from your elbow, from your asshole, where's this or that located, different things of that. And sometimes it gets so overwhelming and gets so annoying that you will be like, you know what, I'll get around to it another time. Or you won't stay in it, you'll dawdle in it. Because what I'm realizing about staying in your work is in order to have everything in place and everything operating on the function that you need to function, you need to stay in your work. It's like your regular job, like, using your job when you're there every day, you in your regular function. So, everything is located because you're touching that stuff every single day of the week, just about. You're touching that stuff. So when you're running your business, you got to make sure you're touching that stuff every single day if you can, as much as you can, or how many days you can, or whatever little steps that you can take. Keep touching it, stay in touch with it, because then it'll be easy to navigate. It'll be easy to navigate around it, and then it won't be so discouraging when you looking for stuff and you can't find it, and know you have something here. Now you got to put this together, and how long that's gonna take. And I finally got back into it. I finally got to start grooving, getting into it, and I'm like pushing myself. I discipline myself to go ahead and do it and start to get it done. And then you run into all of these little hurdles along the way. You run all these little hurdles that you're going through, and you gotta either you gotta like attack the hurdles like a hurdler would attack hurdles. And just, go after them. Because even when that hurdle fall down, the hurdler still keeps, propelling forward, right? So, same thing. And you got to be willing to just say, okay, it is what it is. I've been away from it too long. I haven't touched some of this stuff. So, I got to get my hands back on it. That's just a signal that I need to have my hands to stay in it. Like, when anything happens, you'd be like, yo, you know what? I just got to stay on top of it now. I just got to keep my eye on it. I just got to get my hands to it. I got to just stay attached to it. I got to stay in touch with it. I got to stay in tune with it, right? I got to be one with it. I got to know what's going on with it. So when you're in anything, I'm using business as an example, but you can even take it to your kids. When things are going, you're not touching things enough with them. You're not around. You're not doing things enough with them. You're not, checking in on them enough. You're not really doing something here or there, some gap somewhere that you may not be doing something enough that you need to get your hands back in. Your finances, you might get your hands back in. Your relationships, some things you need to get your hands back in. You need to touch more, right? So it's just whatever your endeavor is overall, just keep your hands touch to it. Keep your hands on it, touching it, feeling it. On it, working with it, massaging it. Okay. You stay on top of it that way. That's my empowerment message for today. I'm your host, Universal, of the Way Out podcast. Please make sure you like, you share, and you subscribe, and you continue to donate so we can continue to create and keep this empowerment train moving. Choo choo! And always, if you need some one-on-one coaching, you can hit me up, because my dream is to fulfill your dream. Peace and love.